go. So I'm hoping this is working now. The only problem is that I can't seem to do anything on Twitch, which is not the end of the world because no one likes my Twitch. Would be interesting to be able to see. Also, I don't want to broadcast this on my neighbour's television. That would not go down very well. Okay then. Is this coming through okay? Yes, it is. That's nice. Alright, so this one actually is going to have some mic audio. -70 it'll be. Oh, I have a Discord notification. So just checking because I posted about the live a minute ago, so it might be about that. Oh. Oh, my girlfriend wants me to do something before I start. Well, that's okay, because the official start time was like... a few minutes off. Oh, what the hell is this? Stop. You know, I actually started streaming because the projects we were working on ground to a halt and now they've kicked off again. So I'm going to have to ignore them a little bit for a little bit, but it's not my fault. I'll take a break for a little while to sort that out. Okay then. Sorry about that. Hello, Alex B. Sorry for the just dark side Phil opening. Had to piss about. So let's do the Act 2 Pursuing the Craft missions for a bit. And yes, I am taking requests. I will probably not be able to do a good job on any requests, but I will try, because it's funny. Typically. An elephant giraffe hybrid, please. Yes, I think I can attempt that. Let's see what mess that will look like. Not quite as good as I was hoping that. There we go, we got a jellyphant. Skillful craft. Oh. I won't invest in this. But it's a beautiful thing. It's Ronnie Vane's birth. Okay, that's not a beautiful thing, but it's a beautiful thing in theory. The most unoriginal I've ever seen. Baffling incompetence. Well, actually, I think you'll find that it very competently and accurately portrays the birth of Ronnie Vane, but you wouldn't know that because, you know, you're a normie. Oh, shit. Nope. Well, I guess no one wants Ronnie Vane's birth, so... Could you try a Pollock painting? Requires no effort, sell for an amazing amount of money, and critics love it. Yes, let's give that a shot. Pollock paintings. Ah, yes, true art. This will make me rich. Sure, take my screaming flower. Alright then, time for some bollock paintings. Oh, actually, this bollocks painting is actually high art because it actually conveys the delicacy of the human soul in a way that competent art cannot. And that's why you diminishing it as effortless and garbage is not nice. You are going to art hell. What does this bitch want? I'm trying to make some bollocks art here, do you mind? Here, I'll even add some bollocks to my bollocks art. Actually, no. Actually, no. I've got a better way to do it. There you go. A nice pair of bollocks. Alright then. Sorry about that. I was saying at the beginning, I sort of was working on something, and then everyone who was working on it went quiet, so I was like, oh, I'll just, you know, just start streaming, that's fine. And then now everyone's like, oh, we've started doing shit again, and I'm like, oh, that's a bit bollocks, isn't it? There we go, it's beautiful. I only invest in clean paintings. Yeah, well, you're behind with the times, daddy-o. A fastidious artist, much to my liking. Yeah, sure. Oh, you were right, I made $600 from that shit. That's my painting of Dracula. This would have the worst Roy. I don't know who Roy is, but I don't think I'd be the worst Roy. I won't invest in this. Fine, go away then. I didn't ask for your garbage and wrong opinion, Mr. Man. I am an auteur. The most not good painting ever. Yeah, well, you're the shittest critic ever if that's like the best you've got. See, George has fucking taste. Six salmon. The salmon caught sneaking into a movie theatre. Skillful craft. All the people I've met said this is fantastic. Well, I know that's a lie, because I painted it like 20 seconds ago. Oh, a British flag redesign, that's not a bad idea. Just finish this garbage first. Alright then, a redesign of the British flag. So, if that's the best painting you've ever seen, I feel bad for you, bruv. Passpartout is generating the big box. Excellent, right. So I'm gonna go for the default British flag. The one that keeps Dark Ninja in a flop sweat at night. Because he thinks the British Cran are after him. Oops. Nice thing is about this is I can fuck it up and say it's art. Hello, Meg B. It's the beautiful thing about art, you see, you don't actually have to be good, you just fuck it up and then claim you intended to do it and it's part of the meaning. And then hordes of people will buy it, because, you know, art. Okay, so I feel like we need to represent the Brexiteers. So, oh, hold on. And then we've got chavs. So chavs can be represented down here. Now it's important for a chav to have loads of fake tan. And to look pissed off at everything. To have a skinhead. And then we also need Boris Johnson, the true representative of our country. Not just because he's our Prime Minister, but because he completely represents its lack of values and decency. Oops. Yeah, the fact that his suit is part of his face, it's part of the art. It's to symbolise just how full of himself he is, and his suit is actually climbing into his mouth. Yeah, that'll do. That's good enough reason. And then oh yes, we have Liz Truss, but Boris is still the Prime Minister on paper. So yeah, you might have heard Liz Truss is kind of the Prime Minister, but she's not officially. I don't even know if she is. I think she's got to win something first, but that she might have won it. I've admittedly not been paying a huge amount of attention, because admittedly it doesn't matter who wins. It's a bit like Alien versus Predator, except in Alien versus Predator I don't hate either side as much. Yeah, I think that's sufficient enough for a new Brexit British flag. Bad colours. Yeah, you're right, bruv. Too complex for me. Sad. So I think that woman might buy the British flag. If not, I'll just keep it on my wall to be patriotic. I think Liz Truss is the most likely to win of them. The other one's Rishi Sunak, who admittedly I kind of like more than her, but I don't really like him. It's just sort of, he seems to have a clue what he's doing, whereas she doesn't. At this point, I'll take that, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't vote for either of them if I had any say in it, but I definitely prefer the one that knows what the shit he's doing. I will cherish this. Oh, of course, the English-looking lady fucking buys it. Home goods style painting. You know what I could do actually, that'd be pretty funny. This will help me sell houses. Okay, you take that then. Just a random blood stain. Yeah, Joe Biden is the president in America. Something that I often forget, but I think it's because, like, the president used to come up in the news every day, whereas now he comes up once every 6 months, if that, over here, so we never hear about him anymore. Shut up, Don. What do you know? You're just negative, that's your problem. I don't need all this negativity in my life. Oh. I don't know if I should offer my condolences for your dad having British citizenship, or... I'm sure it has its advantages, at least. Oops. You know what, I might make that part bigger. You see, it doesn't even look like what I was going for now. Shit. Fair enough. Yeah, voting in Britain or the US is kind of a big waste of time, to be honest, because if you're not voting for the big two main parties, you're kind of wasting your vote. Oh my god, this does not ever look good. I don't know why not, but it just doesn't. I'm not remotely surprised, to be honest, that Ronnie has no sympathy for threatening the school. Like, because like he's a complete and utter fucking socio/psychopath, so it doesn't surprise me in the slightest that he'd do something that stupid and not think, you know what, maybe I fucked up there. To be honest, like, but like I was saying though, like, voting in elections in Britain, I've stopped even bothering because there's literally no point, because it's, in some respects, worse than America, because depending on where you live, your vote means absolutely nothing. Like, it means so little in the grand scheme of things, because it's not added in the majority, it's just, like, the area's majority, so like your contributions don't affect the general election, just your area's results, and those are harder to change than the whole country's at times. Like, there are just some areas where they don't even bother campaigning for some parties because nobody will ever vote, which I know the US probably has one or two, but That's admirable. Like, people who still like get involved with the voting process is like, I do admire it. I just don't see the point anymore myself, because I've just given up on the idea that it can even make a difference at this point. Like, not even in a like, I appreciate that people still believe in it, but I just don't anymore. I've stopped caring. Because for all the research that I do and all the caring that I do, there's just going to be some idiots that listen to literally nothing of value and will vote based on just what everyone is saying, or what they think everyone's saying. Yeah, I would like the third party to be a bit stronger so that there was competition. We're not even a two-party system. I mean, we are, but only on paper. In actuality, we're actually just a one-party system now, because the Labour Party just doesn't have any standing anymore, thanks to the Scottish having their own independence party, their own nationalist party, which basically has meant that the Labour Party has lost all their seats in Scotland, and that was where they got their majority from. So it used to be close to like 50-50 at one time. Now it's more like, I don't even know, 20-80 or something. Like, the whole thing just comes across as kind of bollocks to me. By the way, I've just created this NFT. Feel free to pay about $80,000 for it. Please don't screen cap it. Thanks. A proper investment. Oh, of course he thinks the fucking NFT is a proper investment. Bloody natter. Yeah, that is the problem. There is a balance issue in most countries where they either have too many opposition parties or too few. I don't even know what the answer would be to that. Oh wow, even that guy won't invest in that. Oh, you see, I would expand that monkey into a full NFT collection, but that dude ran off with it and invested in it. You know what? Let's make a new pride flag, why not? So we got pink, which apparently represents sex, apparently. Well, that's not pink. Shit. Red, what does red represent? Life. Oh, really? I thought this represented gays, bisexuals, and liberals and shit. I didn't know that this had a... Alright, you know what? I'll do the generic one, and then I'll add my own. Green is... what is it? Yellow stands for sunlight. Is that a gender or a... okay. Orange symbolizes healing. Green represents nature. I guess from when you're dogging in the woods. Turquoise equals magic and art. Indigo stands for serenity. Is there any serenity? Because I've just only ever really seen people argue over this shit. Alright, fine. Okay. You see, I'm not a very good NFT artist because I'm not a walking pile of shit. So that's got to represent the lesbian, gay, and trans communities, but we forgot the British, who are also who are the B in the LGBT. So we're gonna have to put a British flag in there. And then, oh yeah, pirate flag, I guess. There we go. This will make a great return in a few years. Yeah, just wait till Pride becomes big, then you'll probably make some money off of it. So here's a nice portrait of Marshall Matters the Fourth in heaven, being pissed and shit on like he always wanted. A lot of these paintings have to do with shit, admittedly. Like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure a psychologist will find this video in a few years and go, yeah, this guy had a few issues. That's probably why he's locked up now. And I'll be like, no, there's nothing to do with that, honest. And they'll be like, yeah, tell it to the judge. I'll be like, no, it was a joke. Shit. Oh wow, I didn't actually know Pepe the Frog became an NFT. I mean, I'm not surprised, but... I think most things have been an NFT at this point. Why doesn't anyone like my cat picture? It took me about 20 minutes to draw in Beetle time. Alright, I get it, you don't like that painting. Stop fucking circling around it just to complain. Jesus Christ. Tremendous. Fair enough. There we go, I did an NFT ape. I mean, a less than thrilled ape, copyright, Professor Mercurius. I simply cannot comprehend the rhetoric of this piece. That's okay, darling, most of us can't. An incompetent choice of colour. It's not a copy, it's the original, it's just nobody's buying it because it's shit. I mean because they have no taste. Law. Oh. I liked how the K9 last night was the piece that actually got me into the realm of artistry. I've kind of run out of shit to paint now. I'll just paint whatever's in front of me. As poorly as I can. Yeah, I did something like that earlier, and it was kind of funny, so I might try that again. I painted one of the critics, I can't remember which one it was. I think one of the emo kids and another one as well. Alright, the next one that comments on my piece. Alright, this bitch, she'll do. shapes. That's one thing that I kind of appreciate about this game, even if it's kind of annoying. And that's like the fact that the actual painting requires you to paint over old shit. Like there's no undo button or rubber. Oh jeez, I hate it when that happens. When like a really important tool just goes kaput and you're just like, oh shit. Well, that's me fucked. There you go. Self-portrait of Elizabeth, seen by Elizabeth. Baffling incompetence. Ugh, what a bitch. I guess I'll have to shit can the ones that nobody wants. Oh wait, he's not looked at it yet. Has he? Oh, he must have by now. This will help me sell houses. Yeah, sure, take the portrait of somebody else. Ouch. Yeah, that's no good. There is a website for PC where you can get like old versions of like PC softwares. I swear it's something like called old version or something, like the actual website. But it's very useful because if you don't like an update, it allows you to reconvert back to an older version, which I do appreciate. Never really had to use it because normally I just sort of deal with it, but Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I don't know how you deal with that then. Fantastic. I didn't really notice a difference with the Discord, but it might be because my phone's pretty new, so it might not have affected it, like, performance-wise, unless it was something else that was the problem with the latest update. What's happening? Oh, some jackass is bumbling into my store. The Critic. How disruptive. What? I like how Crackhead Bear is like... Oh. I'm impressed. Your piece, Crackhead Bear, is amazing. The way you use alabaster is probably the best I've ever seen. You put down a lot of time in your art, which drives up the price tremendously. Super smart. I'd like for you to present to you an opportunity to move to a proper place. You'll meet only the best clients and be able to make great deals. I own the building, but I got a space just for you. Only a fool would say no. Don. Yeah, sure, Don. The Wolf of Paint Street. Oh, God. So, I think that'll make a good point to call it. So, that was part 2 of Passpartout. I made many beautiful masterpieces, and Don appreciates the art. Thank you so much for helping me get here, to people who recommended things. Until next time.